welcome back to the Stretching Samurai. My name is Patrick Gravel. Today we're looking at a question. I got a good friend of mine. He asked me, what are the different types of seated rows out there? Now I'm going to give you different opinions on what I think is good or not, and I'm going to show you how many of my teachers showed me in different certifications. Now there is one thing that goes in common with all my certifications is the feet positioning and how much knee bend you should have when doing this exercise. Now, I'm going to start my position. I want a nice 15 to 20 degrees on my knees. Now why is that? Now the first thing you're going to know is when you keep your knees straight, all the pressure is going to go on your lower back. You're going to bypass the hamstring and the glutes straight to the erector lumbar and sacroiliac ligaments. Now you don't want to do this. By bending the knees 15 to 20 degrees, you're activating inner and outer thigh, stabilizing the pelvis. Now that's the first thing. The second thing we're going to look at today is when we're going to pull, what is my upper body's going to do? Am I going to move my upper body forward and backwards, doing like a seated cable shallow deadlift at the same time? Or am I just going to keep my upper body nice and straight and just pull to your midsection, just getting a great pump on the lat? Now these are two ways of doing things. Now let's start our movement. We're going to keep a nice 15 to 20 degrees. Okay? I'm going to grab my pulley. Okay? And this is how my first teacher showed me. You take the cable and you're going to pull to your belly button, kind of like you're trying to elbow somebody right in the nuts, right? Because you don't want to go too high. Remember what I told you about shoulder impingement? We don't want to overdo the upper trap and just impinge on that shoulder by doing an internal range of motion, right? So we're going to take the cable. We're going to go a little bit back, 5 to 10 degrees, and then we're going to pull it to our belly button, elbowing somebody in the nuts. That's the first way. Now my teacher was right on that one. I just love the pump. But there's a different thing. My other teacher said it creates a lot of pressure on the lower back, although we have our bent knees right now at 15 to 20 degrees. My teacher at McGill University told me you need to move the pelvis forward to create an extension. What you want to do is basically stretch your lat before you contract it and do a kind of like a seated cable shallow deadlift at the same time. So this is what it would look like. I'm taking my cable, slightly bent knees. I'm going forward. I'm going to go forward and then back and pull. I'm going to breathe in. Same thing. Now I'm not putting too much pressure on my lower back, and I'm getting still a great pump. Now, which one of the two works best? Now, that's a good question. I'm going to let you try both. But both of my teachers were right. Both are decent. One gave me more satisfaction. I like to do more of a seated, shallow deadlift cable row because it gives me a great range of motion. I can stretch my latissimus dorsi, and then I can get a nice, beautiful contraction on my lat. Now, guys, I hope this helps you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much, guys. This is Stretching Samurai. See you next time.